Before I begin, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I will not be responsible for any gains or losses on your investments. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Crypto Monkey Baby channel. I hope everyone has been enjoying all of the Reflecto burns that have been happening lately, and this is just the beginning. Today, I get to give exclusive information about Reflecto's play-to-earn game called Riding Out the Storm that is coming soon. I personally want to thank Vladimir for supporting me by providing all of this exclusive information. The concept of the game is incredible, and I'm personally very excited about it and can't wait to play it. Reflecto's team is about to release their 6th utility in less than a year, while other projects are struggling to deliver one utility. If this is your first time hearing about Reflecto, click on the link in the screen if you'd like to learn more about all of the utilities that are already live and the ones that are coming out soon. The video will be fully dedicated to Reflecto's play-to-earn game, Riding Out the Storm. Also, I will be giving more details about the future race competition that could allow you to win up to $10,000 US worth of RTO. At the end of this video, I will be sharing a clip of the game while playing it. The video is a little long, so I added some timestamps on the description below so you can check the section you're most interested in. What is the concept behind Riding Out the Storm? The play-to-earn video game. Riding Out the Storm is a Web3 racing game that will allow us to compete to earn RTO. The main currency of the game will be an RTO, which is Reflecto's main token. Also, you'll be able to play the game on Android, iOS, and in the web browser. The concept will be similar to Mario Kart, however, there will be different innovations that make the game unique, and I will cover all of them in this video. The innovations are the following. The game will be built on Web3. The game will have integrated tokenomics. We will be able to purchase different types of cars, weapons, and accessories as NFTs. We will also be able to trade these NFTs on any marketplace. There will be advertising on billboards inside the game. We will also be able to earn passive income while playing the game. The racetracks will have multiple effects. The game will be integrated to the metaverse in the future. Also, you'll be able to collect RTO from the road on the racetracks, similar to Mario Kart collecting coins. How to play Riding Out the Storm. In order to play Riding Out the Storm, you will have to use Reflecto's Gasless wallet. The reason for this is because other wallets do not support metaverse. The currency for the game and all the transactions will be Reflecto's RTO. Reflecto's stablecoin RUSD will only be used to pay for the advertising on the billboards during the races. There will also be a single player mode in the game that we can use to practice the races, and you don't have to pay any RTO to play it. There will also be 2 different types of rooms, the race rooms and the competition rooms. The race rooms will be created by a host. Anyone can be a host and create a race. If you create a race, you can establish the minimum amount of RTO required to join and the number of players required for this specific race. The competition rooms will host the larger races in the game. These competitions will have high prizes. Most likely, Reflecto's team will be in charge of hosting these big competitions, and you will need to own a NFT car and have XP in order to join these big competitions. I will provide more details about both of these rooms later in the video. NFT Cars. There will be 5 different types of cars that we will be able to purchase as NFTs and trade in the marketplace. You don't need to buy an NFT car to play the game. However, the NFT cars will give you advantages to win the races, earn passive income, and earn XP. Also, these cars will allow you to join the big competitions for free. Each type of car will be able to multiply XP. The more expensive the car, the more XP will multiply by. The prices of the cars will probably rise over time based on the model and XP. You're going to earn rewards based on the amount of XP and volume that go into the game. The first batch of 100 cars will be available in the marketplace by the end of this month, and you'll need to use RTO to purchase these cars, and there will be no transfer fees on the purchase, which means the original buy and sell fees built into RTO will not apply while purchasing the NFTs. There might be a small gas fee, but no transaction fees will apply. We will be able to purchase NFTs using Reflecto's Gasless wallet or Reflecto's website. there was a poll run by Reflecto's team to establish the initial price for the NFT cars. The initial prices that won the poll are shown on the screen. Part of the amount gained from the NFT cars will be used to fund the first Riding Out the Storm competition, and the rest will be used to burn RTO. Weapons. As I mentioned before, the game will be similar to Mario Kart, which means that there will be weapons in the game. Similar, you'll have boxes placed on the roads and the weapons will be inside these boxes. You will only be able to carry one weapon at a time. However, you can purchase weapons as NFTs as well. If you purchase these weapons as NFTs, you'll be able to carry more than one weapon at a time. If you decide to purchase many NFTs of a single weapon, there will be a limit on how many times you can use the same weapon during the race. You will need to use RTO to purchase the weapons as NFTs, and you'll be able to trade them on the marketplace. There will also be no transfer fee while purchasing these weapons, and you'll be able to use Reflecto's Gasless wallet and Reflecto's website to purchase these weapons. There will be 7 types of weapons and probably more to come, which include electronic waves, shields, reflector weapon, mines, bombs, rockets, and invisibility. If you purchase a weapon and you don't use it during the race, you'll be able to carry it over to other races or sell them on the marketplace. Next up is Racetracks and Advertising. Initially, there will be 3 tracks and more will be added in the future. One of the coolest things about this game is that besides having the free weapons on the road, you will also be able to collect RTO from the road. The racetracks will have different effects such as speed tracks, jumps, and many more. There will also be police cars on the roads that may slow you down. The tracks will also have weather conditions that will change randomly during the races, and the weather conditions will affect the performance of the cars. We will also be able to purchase tires as NFTs that will help our car improve speed and control during the different weather conditions. These NFT tires will also be available in Reflecto's wallet and Reflecto's website, and you will need RTO to purchase them, but there will be no transfer fees added to the purchases. The racetrack will have billboards. These billboards will be used for advertising. As I mentioned before, RTO will be the main currency for the game. However, RUSD will pay for the advertising. RUSD is Reflecto stablecoin, so if you want to learn more about RUSD, click on the link in the screen below. How to host and create a race. If you want to host a race, you will first have to create a room. You'll have to enter the name of the room, enter the number of players required for the race. The maximum amount of players you can add will be 11. The number of laps for the race, the amount of RTO required to join, or the price to play, but there will be no minimum amount of RTO to create the race. And the prize money will be the result from the price to play and the number of players. You will also have the option to establish how much first player gets, second and third player. You could decide first takes it all, or first gets 50% and then the rest is split between second or third, however you want to do that. Since you're hosting the room, you'll have to add your amount of RTO to the contract. This is the amount required for a single player, and it must match the amount of RTO you specified while creating the room. Once the room is created, other players will be able to join the rooms as well. However, they will also have to add their amount of RTO before they can join the room. Once they join the room, they will have access to a chat for that specific room, and the chat will help the players discuss any details and the time for the race. If the race for that room gets canceled, then the players will be refunded their RTO safely. The host will be in control of starting the race. However, the host will not be able to start the race until all the players required for that race are in the room. Once the host starts the race, there will be a 19-second timer running before the race competition begins. Once the race starts, even if the host leaves the room, the race will continue until it's completely finished and the rewards will be distributed to the players. Tokenomics inside the game. As I mentioned before, there will be no transaction fees added while performing any transaction within the game. This means that there will be no buy-sell fees while purchasing NFTs, adding RTO to a race, or receiving the race rewards. However, the game will have their own tokenomics. The tokenomics are as following. there will be a 11% fee on each race. 6% will go to all the players based on XP. 4% will go to burn RTO, and 1% will be used to fund the big competitions that will be hosted by Reflecto's team. For example, if I host a race and I establish the minimum 10 billion RTO to join the race, I will also set my race to 10 players. The total amount collected of RTO will be 100 billion. 89% of that 100 billion RTO will go to the winner or winners of the race. In this case, 89 billion RTO will go to the winners. The rest, 11% of the 100 billion, will go to the tokenomics of the game. 11% of the 100 billion will equal 11 billion RTOs. That means 6 billion RTOs will go to the players who own NFT cars based on their XP, and 4 billion RTOs will be burned, and 1 billion RTOs will be used to fund future competitions. At the time of making this video, you can purchase 10 billion RTO for less than $40. So I think 10 billion RTO as a minimum to start the race is very realistic. If we have 20 races like this one on a single day, we will be burning close to 1 trillion RTO in only 2 weeks. This is not considering the volume that the game will generate on RTO, which will also burn more RTO. I know that the RTO from each race will be different, but I really believe that we will have more than 20 races per day worldwide. Also, since big competitions will have very high prizes, the burning of RTO from these competitions will be higher. Competition rooms. The competition room will be hosted by Reflecto's team. The funding for this competition will come from the fees on each race and other means. These competitions will have higher prizes and there will be no cost to join. However, you will need to own a NFT car and earn XP before you can join any of these major competitions. Initially, the team is organizing a starting competition which will allow us to earn up to $10,000 worth of RTO. The team is expecting to be able to burn around $50,000 worth of RTO after the game is launched. I'm super excited about this game. It's unique, it's the first of its kind, and I really think that the adoption will be massive and lead to a super burn of RTO supply. And here is a preview of what the game will actually look like. It was provided directly to me by Reflecto's team. If you want to keep getting updates on Reflecto's projects, please don't forget to subscribe and click on my other Reflecto videos. I will add a bunch of videos on how to use Reflecto's utilities in the description below. Hope you have a good day, everyone.